Well, thank you very much, Gary, and good evening to all of you. Good evening. It's actually a real pleasure to be here with you, with our partners. I was sorry that I couldn't be here yesterday, and the reason was that I was down in Nashville, where we are opening our disaster relief operations for those who have been affected by the flood. And I'll tell you, this was really, even for our seasoned disaster veterans, this was pretty tough stuff down there, but they're bouncing back with a great spirit, so go Nashville. It was really quite something. And I'll probably ask you for another round of applause for those in Louisiana. I was there Monday, right in St. Bernard Parish, where they'd been hit before. And you know the resilience of these small business owners. These are the fishermen and the restaurant owners, and you know these folks. They're bouncing back on their feet, but they're worried about this BP oil spill and how they're going to get through it. And we are there with our economic injury relief loans for those folks as well. So if you're from down in any of those affected areas, we're about to declare an emergency, economic emergency also for Alabama and Florida, and we will be there to help some of those small businesses. So you can counsel them to take advantage of it as well, and we'll help them get through these difficult times. So, but I'm delighted. First thing I want to do is, I know Jody Raskin's been introduced to you. Jody, are you here? There you are. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so delighted to have you as the branch chief. And I really have to also thank Audrey Fairley, who is here and did such a fabulous job in this operation. Thank you over the last year. So the good news, as you know it, is that this is a really critical part of the SBA's operation. One thing that we do is get capital into the hands of small business. We have a $90 billion loan portfolio, but it's not about the amount, it's about how many small businesses we're helping. And as you heard Anna Ma talk about when she came to talk to you, 65% of the net new jobs in this country come from small business. Half the people who work in this country own or work for a small business. So if we are going to get this economy back on track, if we're going to keep being #1 and competitive across the globe, it's going to be because we are the nation that grows and nurtures our small businesses and gives them all the tools that they need to create jobs. And everybody here knows it takes more than just capital to get these folks going, right? It takes advice, it takes counseling, it takes being there with these small businesses. As Gary said, this is how I've spent my life, is growing small businesses. And it really is a hard thing to be an entrepreneur and to get to that next level. And then that next level needs all of the help and advice and tools and capital and counseling and support that we can give them, and that's what our microlending operation and all of you do so effectively. So I know that you're doing a great job. And one of the reasons I know is that you are the only kind of lending that has been up 2007, 2008, 2009. Everybody else had this great big dip, right, when credit markets froze. But it's been quite remarkable. And I brag about you all the time, actually, because even in fiscal 07 to 09, which was really difficult times for these small businesses, you all made 7% more microloans in numbers. So that's more businesses helped every single year. And in the first 6 months of this year, you're up 15% in the loans and 25% in the dollars. So thank you, and that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work you're doing. you know, we helped and we did our part, I think, by also providing more capital, more loan capital with the Recovery Act, and I know you're all putting it to really important use. The other thing that I'm proud of is the cumulative effect of this program. 36,000 microloans since we started this program in 1992. That's 36,000 businesses that we have helped together. That is a huge impact on the economy. And with this program, we reach very deeply into the urban community, the women-owned business community, the minority-owned business community, the low-income communities, where it's our role to provide access and opportunity. If you can get a loan out in the market from a bank, why should the government help? Why should the taxpayer subsidize? But if you have a great business, but you just need a little help getting access and opportunity, that's what we're here to do. So when we go out and we say that we over-index in our activity to women, to minority-owned businesses, to veteran-owned businesses, it's in a large part because of what people and partners like you are able to do in the communities in which you work. And we're investing. We're investing in you and your work, and we're investing in our own people and our own information technology. So what I pledge to you from the SBA's perspective is that we're going to be there for you, our partners. We're going to be providing the kind of support, the kind of oversight that it's our responsibility to do, and the kind of partnership where we take these kind of activities forward. We see you as the beginning, in some ways, of a long chain of helping these businesses. We want to help these businesses with you. We want to help them with our counseling and our small business development centers. We want to give them 504 loans and 7A loans, and we want to help them grow and create jobs. So we're going to try to be the most effective partner that we can be to you. We appreciate your help. We value all the things that you are doing, and we very much look forward to a partnership in this next year going forward. So thanks very much. Have a great dinner.